Hey everyone, welcome back. Wanted to share with you today the spice containers as well as our spice rack carousel. Say that 10 times fast. Anyway, just wanted to share this amazing product with you. It's going to keep your spices fresh. It's going to help them. They're going to last longer. You can use these to shake it out, scoop it out, whichever it is that you need, depending upon what you're cooking and whatever you're baking. So what are some of the spices that you guys use? I don't know. Let's see. We've got garlic. We've got turmeric. We have onion powder, garlic salt, paprika, tarragon, bacon bits. Maybe you keep bacon bits on hand. I know my son has this awesome, amazing dip that he makes, and he uses bacon bits for that. Italian seasoning, cinnamon. Quite honestly, I recommend that you have a minimum of two of these sets. I'm going to show this to you. Two of these sets so that you can have one for your baking goods. So when you're making cookies, muffins, cakes, you have all of those spices in one place. And then as well as your regular cooking. So for like your curry powder, your Italian seasoning, maybe use thyme, oregano, chili powder, whatever you may be using. So ideally, two sets of these is what I would recommend for you. But these right here, these are our small spice shakers, and these here hold up to a half of a cup of your spices. And these it just pops. Let me slide this out of the way here. These just pop off. And this is actually my newest set that I just got. So let me show you this first. This is the pour spout section. This is your sprinkle just a little bit, a dash of this, a dash of that for some people who enjoy baking and cooking that way. And then because these are new, again, this is my new set. Oh, another tip for you. If you have the lids and see at again, people call them lids, they're actually seals. But if your seals are really, really tight because they're brand new, I recommend that you wash them, let them soak in a little bit of hot water, let them dry thoroughly, and then they'll be easier to put on to your products. So just a little side tip for you on that. But again, same thing. You see the edges here, just as with like the modular mates and all the other storage systems and innovative products that Tupperware carries, they have a specific place to put everything. So there's a little cutout here, if you will. And you just set this right in that spot. And again, you just walk it around like you're going to walk your dog, walk your cat, walk your iguana, walk your whatever it is that you walk. And then the seal is on there. Again, this is your scoop spout. So you would just take your measuring spoon and grab what you want. And then you could just scrape that right under here. And or if you're one of those that has the cookbook that says a dash of this and a dash of that, you just do a dash of this and a dash of that. Again, this small spice container will hold up to a half of a cup of whatever particular spice you choose to put in there. And see how nicely this organizes this? Look at this. Look at this. And this will fit nicely in your standard cabinet and still spin around so that you have access for everything. And if you're like my grandson, he likes to come around and just play with this thing and just spin, 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 spin. Now, the bottom portion of this is specifically made for the large spice containers, which again also come with your dual flip lids. So you have your shaker portion here, and then you have your scoop portion on this side. So if you need like a specific teaspoon, quarter teaspoon, half a teaspoon, maybe a tablespoon, and then you just take and scrape off what it is. Because when you're cooking and baking, not so much when you're cooking as much, at least for me, because I'm one of those who just kind of throws all my spices in there. And hey, my recipes don't always taste the same every time, but they're still yummy and delicious. The kids love them and they eat them. They ask me for the recipe and I'm like, well, it was kind of this much. But just scrape off the excess that you don't need. Close this back up. And these just tuck nicely right in here on the bottom. So all your large spice containers, spice shakers fit right there on the bottom. And then the shorter ones fit here. Now, if you're one of those who is fortunate enough to have taller cabinets, taller shelving space, you could actually double this bad boy up and do it this way. If you're one of those who is fortunate enough to have the taller cabinets, I love the taller cabinets. Love, love, love that. When I get to a point where I'm remodeling a kitchen, that is definitely what I'm going to do. But again, two of these fit in each location. Now, me being me, I just like design. I love Tetris. If you caught any of my other videos, some of my other videos, I talk about Tetris, how I love to play it. So I just love the design that it makes here. You can stack them, rack them, stack them any way you want. And again, I just recommend that you get 2 of these, one to put in your baking cabinet. I look forward to having a baking cabinet and a regular cooking cabinet where I have all my spices for when I'm baking in one location, all my spices when I'm cooking in another location. But again, this is the Spice Carousel with the small spice shakers on top, large on the bottom. And again, the small holds 1/2 cup and the large holds 1 cup. But isn't that gorgeous? That is going to look simply amazing on your countertop or in your cabinet, whichever you prefer. So your kitchen, you design it the way you like it and what works best for you. But again, I really do encourage you to get 2 sets of these, one for the baking, one for the cooking. Just my personal opinion. Again, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, ideas to share, maybe you make your own spices, maybe you want to share a little bit of that, spread the wealth with everyone, please feel free to do that in the comments below. And until next time, thanks for tuning in. Tupper Lisa, signing out.